Hey guys, welcome back. I am Nat from Nat's Numbers, also known as the Numerology chick over on Instagram, and we are here on Numerologist.com to celebrate April. This is your April 2021 numerology forecast. Make sure to stay tuned for all of the juicy details. So I'm calling this month the month of rebirth, because April is a 9 universal month in numerology, and the 9 is a number that has represented death, completions, letting go, and ultimately the incredible gift of endings. Now, the problem when we confront the number 9 as a thematic in our human life experience is that we get scared and we get nervous and we get anxious. So what we first have to do is to do a quick reframe of this incredible fundamental instinct in the universe, the number 9. I want you to imagine that I gave you a pill, okay? I gave you a pill where when you take it, you could easily let go of negative, destructive habits, negative, destructive thoughts, past traumas, past pain. Imagine that. What would happen if you no longer had to carry or identify with those things? There's this movie with Amy Schumer called I Feel Pretty, and it is the perfect personification of the number 9 and the number 5 working in tandem. Because remember, we're in a 5 universal year and in a 9 universal month. So in the movie, she is initially living this like miserable life. She's working in a basement. She feels so insecure. She doesn't feel seen. She doesn't feel valuable. She goes to one of those like group spin classes and falls off the bike and hits her head. And when she comes to, she just has this thought in her mind that she is the hottest thing to walk the earth. She just thinks that she is exquisite. And for the rest of the movie, you get to see how her life might unfold if she had a simple change in her thinking about herself. The character in that movie sort of in that moment took that pill of the number 9. She was, for whatever reason, able to let go of past traumas, past hurts, the self that she identified with, and step into this new self, I would say her true self. You know, she had all these new opportunities, got this dream job that she always wanted, you know, men were at her beck and call. And this really is a beautiful example of what happens when we embrace endings, right? Of when we no longer identify with the things that hold us back. Endings create rebirth. So if there's a part of you that's scared of the endings that seem to be in front of you, don't be scared. Endings create rebirth. Endings create new possibilities that you couldn't even see before. Endings create a clean slate where your imagination is more potent, where your ability to create and manifest the version of life that you want is at an all-time high. Endings lighten the load. Endings allow you to be who you want to be, and I would say be who you've always been. So when we think of endings, we think of, you know, saying goodbye to a job or a relationship or a location where we're living. Maybe we even think that it's like ending old destructive habits. And all of those very well might be happening for us. I mean, I'm filming for the last time here in our house in Southern Oregon, and we're moving out of state. But what's really going on underneath the surface, no matter, you know, if those endings are literal or they're metaphorical, is that we are saying goodbye to a way of being. We're saying goodbye to an old way of being. And if we do this, we're going to be able to actually receive the benefits of rebirth, being who we want to be, stepping into a new beginning in May with momentum and confidence. And so how do we do that? The numerology challenge for April is a little bit more about mindset than it is about practicals. And that's because that's what this month is all about, is shifting your focus and shifting what you prioritize. Instead of it being about everything going on out there, it's going to be about what's going on in here. So I want you to get out a pen and a piece of paper, or get a notepad open on your phone and answer some of these questions. Number 1, who do you no longer want to be? If you could say goodbye to an old way of being from the past, what would you say goodbye to? So it might be being a neurotic, anxious worrywart, being insecure, the person that doesn't make eye contact when they see people, being a doormat for others, a people pleaser, someone who doesn't take care of themselves and puts themselves last, someone who is shy and doesn't speak up. Maybe you want to let go of the way of being that is all about negativity, negative self-talk, or constantly seeking approval and validation from other people. So write down, you can tell I've done this exercise before, write down the ways of being that you want to say goodbye to. And then the second question, the very juicy question, is who do you want to be? Who do you choose to be moving forward? Right? Maybe someone who is so loving to themselves, phenomenal self-talk. Somebody who is relaxed and spiritually connected. Somebody who is confident. Somebody who is articulate and eloquent and speaks their truth with confidence. So write down all of the traits that you admire in other people. Maybe they're traits that are within you that you're not fully letting out. Okay, but write down all of the ways of being that you want to step into, that you know are necessary if you're going to move into this next era of your life. If you could be reborn, who would you be reborn as? You do these two things. You answer these two questions. You write these things down. And you look at them each day. Each day, just remind yourself of who you're saying goodbye to and who you're stepping into. And then when we move into May, I'm going to have a fun exercise for you guys of how to take the answers to these questions to the next level. So I would love to hear your sharing below. Who are you letting go of? What ways of being are you saying goodbye to? And what ways of being are you saying yes to moving into the future? I appreciate you guys so much. This is going to be a magical, magical month. And I'll see you again really soon.